There's no such thing as a job that represents security. If you say security in the same sentence with the word job, it's a non sequitur. It has no meaning whatsoever. If a man thinks his security rests on his job and then loses his job, he's lost everything. He's completely demoralized. He's like those people I saw back in 1933. He's lost everything. He's wiped out. Well, if security isn't a job, what is it? There's only one place you can find security. If it isn't there, it isn't anywhere. It's inside of a man. Inside, never outside. If a man has security inside where it belongs, you know it. His wife and children can feel it when he sits down to breakfast with them in the morning, and they're warmed by it. You can see it walking down the street. You can feel it when he enters a room. That's security. And you can take away that man's job or his money or anything else. Take away everything but a wife who's willing to start over, and all of them are. Drop him in any town in America and turn him loose. And you go back in a year and find him doing just as well as he was when you found him. You can't keep a good man down. Like cream on milk, you can shake it all day, but the minute you set it down for a minute, it's going to bounce to the top again. That's security. And it comes from one place. Doing what we do for a living surpassingly well. Each one of us has a private continent, his own divine mind. We know it contains riches beyond belief. But how do you prospect a continent? You dig systematically and with purpose. And that's the way you prospect the mind, by thinking systematically and with purpose and setting the goal you want to reach. I was flying on an airplane someplace not too long ago, and I was reading a great play by the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Archibald MacLeish, and I ran across something in that play that made me sit bolt upright and think for about the next 15 minutes very seriously. He'd written, "The only thing about a man that is a man is his mind. Everything else you can find in a pig or a horse." Something to think about, isn't it? Everything that means anything to us is connected to us through our mind. Our love of our families, our patriotism, our religion, everything. And it's worth developing. He also said this, and this is sort of interesting, "A man's face is his own fault after 40. And what determines what your face looks like is what you spend your evenings thinking about." In summing up then, set your goal, think, and act, and stay with it. Because today you have virtually no competition. I like what P.G. Hamilton wrote. He said, "A strong life is like a ship of war, which has its own place in the fleet and can share in its strength and discipline, but which can also go forth alone to the solitude of the infinite sea. We ought to belong to society and have our place in it, and yet be capable of a complete and individual existence outside of it." We're living in the right country. We're living in the right time in history. Now it's up to us what we do with it. And remember the strangest secret. You will become what you think about.